Okay, we are live. Yay. Okay. I know I'm a few minutes late, but that's what happens when your daughter won't nap. She's in there fussing a little bit, but she'll be okay. I'll let you guys know we are live. Let me text this to you guys. I don't even know if I've made a group for you guys yet. 1 second. Oh my, it's not working. If I hear her crying. Okay. I'm not going to text this out till I'm finished. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and jump in. Happy Friday. Oh, I was going to do something really cute for when you guys pop on. If I can find it. Can you read that? It says Santa's helper. I was going to wear it all. There we go. All cute. And then I had some reindeer ears too, but I couldn't find them. So yay, camp holiday session 2. Woohoo! Okay. So like I said in this, in my message, we're going to be going over several things today. I hope that you find them helpful and things like that. So we're going to be going over finishing your September, prepping for your October, and then tips for some online parties and for your out-of-town friends and family who are willing to do an online party for you. I know Tiffany Hawthorne had actually a former team member of hers buy a ton of products from the holiday hangout that Rachel Bond did. Yay. And she also was booking an online holiday stop and shop. So Tiffany's basically going to be previewing her holiday gifts online for people to buy for purchase. Like and it'll be based off a limited quantity, which is really cool. P.S. I love our crushed berry. It is my favorite fall color ever. Okay, so for this training, you are going to need your camp holiday strategy guide. I'm not going to be pulling that up every time because I don't like to assume, but the only time I really do is when we're doing trainings. You have that info in front of you, or you have a pen and notepad, and you're going to be taking notes so that you can retain and remember what we're going over. So I am going to be referencing the holiday camp out. I'll show you what page, but I'm not going to be pulling it up and talking through it like I did last time. And so I'm really excited. Don't you love these mugs? Right? I love it. I was like really in a bad mood when I went to the store, but I needed to go and do all this stuff. And I saw these and they just made me happy because literally that's what we are. We're all in it. Okay, so finishing your September, that's where we're going to start because the last time we did this training, we talked about what you needed to be doing right now in order to prep for your holiday season, okay? And so that was completing your star if you didn't do that. Ordering your holiday items early. That was specific to gifts that you want to make into things to sell and your personal holiday shopping. Now, well, I'll go over that in a minute, okay? And then begin your previewing appointments with customers. So letting them know what's new, what's limited, what's the holiday products, and getting their feedback so you know what you want to order to have on hand for Christmas. Because more than likely, if you don't have it, they're going to find somebody that does. But that's not saying that you can't have a successful Christmas with just a few things on hand and then pre-ordering. There will be a deadline that Mary Kay will email you Okay. So I beg of you, check your emails, stay in the know. Don't rely on just me to get you the information from the company. The company sends you the exact same information that I get, with the exclusion of early product release and things like that. You still get the info on the product just later, but when it comes to information about deadlines, it's all there for you. So there's really no reason to not know and to go ahead and put that in your calendar. Usually it's about the 7th of December that they say is the cutoff to get the products in for holiday, because they don't work on Christmas. Like, they are shut down for quite some time. So it's around the 7th or 10th, and you will get that info. And so you're going to want to make that available to your customers, and you're going to want to make sure you have products on hand. I remember last year I was scrounging because for some reason I didn't reorder my eye makeup removers, and I had somebody order 6 or 8 eye makeup removers for me, like literally the day before Christmas, and I only had 2, so I had to scrounge around to find them. Okay. Begin sending your business letters. So how many of you have done that? I really haven't heard from anybody but Tiffany. So Tiffany, I appreciate you communicating with me. So how many of you have actually sent out your business letters? If you don't remember that, reference the training last week. So starting with your customer base, who in your current customer base is a business owner? If you don't have anybody in your customer base, your doctor's office, your realtor, do you know any real estate agents? Dentist's office. The dentist always loves to shower his hygienist with gifts. I know, because my mom sells to her dentist every single year. And so come up with something. Satin hands packages, that letter is going to be key. And the letter I'm referencing is the one in your Camp Holiday packet. It looks like, where is it? Oh, it's in here. Just pull this out. So it looks like this. Okay, so you don't want to 3-hole punch it. It's in my binder, but print this out. Write the name. Send them off. Okay. Holding appointments that you scheduled in the first part of the month, because part of your profit, it's not all coming from holiday sales. I mean, it can, if you choose to invest that, but also from facials and things like that. Do your own personal shopping using our Mary Kay product and gift ideas. If you go onto the marykay.com website, it has gift ideas for people, but also Mary Kay In Touch. Utilize it. Search through that. Okay, it'll be there. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about investing for Christmas and maybe some ways that you can do that. I know a lot of times we can get really excited about an idea, but if we don't know how to execute it, we can freeze and we get nervous and we're like, how am I ever going to do what she does and do this? I was just talking to somebody that a director in El Paso sold like $7,000 at her open house last year, and I was like, whoa, I can't even wrap my brain around like 3,000, and that's mainly because of the customer base and relationships that she has, and I'm sure business marketing. And so I want you to think of this as a business. If you're not treating this as a business and as a retail shop, a retail opportunity, then it may not go the way you want. So planning it out, having a strategy is going to be key. Okay, so investing for Christmas. There's several different options for this. Like I said, if you just simply do not have the funds, like you don't have the credit, you are not working your business in parties, and let's just be honest, not everybody does that, and that is your choice. And you just want to have a couple gift sets on hand. Like I said, my goal would be to have 1 or 2 examples of each type of gift set you want, have them as a display, and take orders and say, this is a display. You may get something a little different in packaging wise, but there's that. So if you really want to invest in this Christmas, I'm not going to say I'm not going to give you exactly what you need to do and what you need to invest in and what sets you want to do. I can tell you what was specific to me, and I'm going to have some other people come in and talk about this, but other than that, I'm just going to give you ideas. So one way is reinvesting your profit that you make from your parties. So when you go and hold a facial party and you sell $300, instead of profiting that $150, investing that into Christmas orders. And so buying like a couple satin hands, a couple hand creams, some satin lip sets, some mascaras, things like that. So that's one way of being able to invest in your Christmas. And you don't have to do it every time you have a party, but you can say, this is the goal that I want. This is how I can set that up. So if you know that you want to invest, $600 in Christmas, you need to sell 1,200. Okay. And if that is overwhelming to you, then maybe, having a couple $300 parties and investing that profit little by little, that could really add up. If you do have good credit, there's several different options. And I want you to not freak out about this, because most people freak out about credit. I am somebody that you even talk to me about a credit card and I shudder. I'm like, no, don't talk to me about that. When you are working a business and you invest via a credit card or a personal loan, or a business loan or whatever that is a tax deduction for you. So all the interest you pay on those payments, a lot of people right now, especially with the holidays coming up, they'll have 0% for 6 months, 24 months, 12, not 24, whatever. They'll have that, that plan, and you will just you need to plan to pay that back right away. And so I think people in their head want Mary Kay to be this quick make money thing. And while, yeah, you can make a quick extra $100, you also want to be smart about where you've invested your money. And so doing that 60-40 split with your money, we've talked about. But anyways, back to my point. So if you get a credit card, a personal loan, or a business loan for Christmas, even if it's just $500 and you want to invest that in your product, the interest and the payments that you pay on that are a tax deduction, and you will be asked by your accountant or whoever does your taxes about that. So know that it's not a debt, because it's not like you use a credit card and you go buy a whole new wardrobe. That's not an investment. That is a debt, okay? But when you invest in product for your store, that's an investment, okay? Anytime a store opens, a coffee shop, yogurt shop, salon, it costs over $100,000 to start a business, by the way. So we are pretty lucky in our Mary Kay. But they are not going to see, they're going to be paying on that. They're going to get a loan. Not a lot of people have $100,000 to pay cash for their business. Now, Leah Carta did when they opened their Lumi Snow, and it's doing amazing. But not a lot of people have that, so they get a loan. And everything that they they pay for that loan is a tax deduction. So that is another way that you can invest in your Christmas. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, because it really is important to have some product on hand. I'm not going to say, I don't think you should not have products on hand at all. It's going to cost you way more money in the long run. So having something is better than nothing for sure, okay? Because if you don't have product, none, you absolutely have none on hand, you're going to be paying the shipping, which is $9 every time you order, whether it's 1 item or 5 items. And it's going to be hard to kind of charge everybody for shipping, and you can't really technically make a profit on shipping. And so there's all that mess. So that's something that's really super important. Okay, next we're going to be going over the October timeline, okay, mainly focusing on the first half of the month. I just want to say too that it's very easy to take a break at the beginning and keep telling yourself, well, I'm going to start. But what's really important is that you just take action now, doing a little bit every single day. Tiffany and I were talking the other day about different packaging and stuff, and I am going to touch on that. But she's going to go ahead and start wrapping some gifts now. I think that's very smart. Even if you don't do everything right now, just having a little bit together, because if you have a vendor event come up, or you have an event come up and you have nothing prepared, you are not going to enjoy it. It is not going to be fun. And so really, it's not up to me to prepare you guys. I'm giving you the tools. It's up to you to kind of put into action what you want out of this holiday. And it can be really fun. All right. So here we are. We are at the October 1st through 15th, okay? Set your goal of your retail sales, your interviews that you need to hold, and your team members. And that, my friends, is going to come from the tracker that I continually post on our unit page, okay? And you want to make your goal, because if you don't know what your goal is, you don't know what you're working towards. So Faces Take You Places tracker, okay? And then there's also a profit there's a profit sheet that I added to the unit page as well. It's under files, so take a look for that. Have guests at every meeting. Most of you don't know, but I am going to be making the announcement probably today. We are going to be moving our meeting night to Wednesday nights, and it's going to start at 6:30 versus 6 o'clock. 6:30 will be facials. The meeting will start at 7:45 and run to 8:30. I'm going to be doing facials a lot different. Not a lot different as in I'm changing all the wording, but the product we use and the amount of time we're spending on the facials is going to drastically decrease, because what's important is that the people have fun, they try the product, and you are marketing the opportunity to them. We don't need to throw up facts about the product on their head. If they ask, we can tell them, okay? So bring guests to meetings. You're going to get prizes. They're going to get prizes. And who knows, you could get a team member out of it. It's really not fair for us to not share this, what we're doing. Start showing, telling, and smelling with everyone you come into contact with. So something I'm going to do later this week, just in the unit page, is go live and show you guys how I pack my car and what I have in my car at all times. I have not always done this. I've always been last minute, stressed out, we think I have it together, but I don't. But recently I bought some baskets. I've been organizing my inventory much better, and just having that de-stress. Like tonight and tomorrow, I've got facials back to back, and I've got a scout event with Aiden, and we've got swimming, and we've got all this stuff going on. And I could be really stressed about that because I've got all my stuff for my appointments, but because it's all ready and pre-done, I don't have to stress about it. I just have to grab what I need and go. Okay, and it says have your on-the-go basket filled with samples, fragrances, and color cards. So again, if you don't have any of these samples, don't spend a ton of money on samples. I mean, yeah, you want to have some on hand, but if that is not your focus and you really want to make some money this holiday season, invite people, book the parties. Oh, my contouring didn't blend. Invite them, have them host parties, have them host quick stop and shops. You know, if you're on a lunch break and you're like, hey girls, I've got some pre-wrapped gifts in my car, do you want to come check them out? Whoever, you can even do a silent hostess with the girls at work. So all right, if once we sell $200, I'm going to pick a hostess to get 10% of my sales in free product, and it'll be a mystery hostess right there at work. I mean, there's ways to work your business if you choose to do that. When you're handing out samples, it's really easy to just give them the business card and just assume they're going to call you. That's the worst assumption you could ever have. Don't assume they're going to call you. It's rare when I hand out a book or I hand out my card, if I don't get their number, there's usually no contact there. They most of the time can throw it away. So just say, hey, can I get your number real quick so I can follow up with you? Oh yeah, sure. Put it right there in your phone. Do it right then and there. All right, have 10 to 15 hostess packets and recruiting packets with marketing info and a link to your favorite marketing video prepared. Now, I've talked about this a little bit. I haven't finished the hostess packet yet, but I will be getting it to you by this weekend, no later than Monday. I just want to make sure everything kind of lines up with the color scheme that we have with the flyers that I've been giving you. Of course, you can use whatever you want, but I just want I like everything to be color coordinated and it to look business professional. You don't want to just slap some stuff together. I never understand when I go through a training and then somebody sends me all this stuff. What do you think about this? Should we tweak this? Should we do that? You can do whatever you want. I'm going to do what I'm training on and I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So they will be done by Monday at the latest, but my goal is to have them done Sunday evening. But again, we have like a ton of events come up this weekend, but you'll have it by Monday. Start following up with your preferred customer program clients. So if you enrolled your customers to get the fall lookbook, you need to follow up with them. There was not an option to do the holiday this year. I'm not sure why, but it just wasn't. But you can still, if you already followed up with the fall people, follow up and say, hey, have you checked out our winter catalog, and send them the link. You can go and send them an e-catalog link and they can flip through it on their phone, which is really cool. All right, your target for the first 15 days of the month: booking skincare parties, fall makeovers, nail care classes. I'm not really big into that, but you know, somebody might be. Pampering parties, so satin hands and body care. Satin hands and body care are really perfect for the busy woman who doesn't even have an hour to break away for lunch. She's like, I only have 30 minutes. Okay, great. Well, would you love to do our satin hands and body care treatment? Do the satin hands with her at work, and then do the toning lotion, you know, things like that. Something super simple to where she just feels good for like 30 minutes out of her day. Offer a variety of choices based on their personal needs. And you can ask, would you prefer body care? Would you prefer a skincare class? Would you prefer, you know, a cosmetic color consultation? You know, ask them about that. Get in front of them with the products and then get their wish list filled out. Let's see. Offer a free lip gloss mascara to your customers for allowing you 15 to 30 minutes to share your career opportunity. So we do this a lot when we're wanting to follow up with team members. We can say, hey, would you be willing to meet with me for about 20 minutes to listen to our marketing plan? I'll give you a free lip gloss. That's really cheap, or mascara, either one. Oh yeah, 15 to 30 minutes to share the career opportunities so they can earn extra income during the holiday season. Really cool. Tie this in with the appointment. Now is the time to start booking office visits to do shopping coffees, holiday preview parties during break, lunchtime at a customer's place of employment or in the neighborhood setting. Continue to follow up with businesses, always adding more to your list. So again, Googling businesses, local businesses, to see if they want to take part in your gift giving services, or whatever the wording was. I love the wording in this letter. Or even in your neighborhood, you can send a letter to all of your neighbors and say, hey, I'm having a holiday, I'm having a shopping coffee, I'm having a holiday preview party with pre-wrapped gifts on October the 15th from 10 to noon. You want to come by. It's like a mini open house, so you're not really, committing that much. Let's see. Look ahead at your fall calendar and schedule your open house. Again, we will be doing that at the studio. So if you're local, Las Cruces or El Paso, we will be doing a couple different dates for that. And again, the suggestion is this is for consultants with ample customer loyalty, so about 100 people, because you don't want to go to all this time and money like prepping for an open house when you could be booking different events for people to shop with you there. If you only have like 5 to 20 customers like that, you're probably not going to get a lot of foot traffic. All right, and then the second half of the month, you want to continue booking wish list and warm chatting with your on-the-go basket. Having these products in your car is going to be awesome, because if you have a Mary Kay decal or if you have your Mary Kay pin, somebody will stop you and ask you if you have anything on hand. Oh my gosh, last minute. People are last minute all the time. Have guests at every meeting. Offer a free gift for coming. We're giving free gifts for them coming, so we'll give them the gift. Make sure you have everyone fill out a wish list. I do have a PDF document for that, or they can just fill it out on the sales slip. Order items from the holiday catalog for your own gift giving needs. This beauty blender, you guys, is really awesome. I love it. My eyes have never looked better. Okay, with just the blending of the product, it looks really good. Send out letters to husbands on your list. That's really cool. I'm not really sure. No. Okay, don't send out letters. Call them. Don't send letters to people's husband. The women are going to open the mail anyways. So call them, and I will provide scripts for that soon. Again, offering a variety of classes: skincare, glamour, fragrance, multi-masking, peel parties, that Radiance facial peel, on the goes. Begin to talk to everybody about preparing for the holidays. And another note I have here is do live videos in your Facebook group. To show gifts and even to book holiday stop and shops online. So you can make a cute little flyer saying, Facebook live event, holiday gift giving with beauty consultants, Hope Davidson, Saturday, October 5th. I'm just making up dates at 7 p.m. Join me. And then you can literally just talk about your favorite gifts for the holidays. You can say these come pre-wrapped. I have 5 of these on hand, so get yours now. This is the price. And remember, you want to charge for the product plus the packaging. Okay, so if your box costs $1 and you have a mascara in there, the mascara is $15, you will charge $16 plus tax. Okay, there's a fly. Sorry, I probably looked crazy. So you want to charge for that. And if you have questions on that, let me know. You want to make an inventory list of that. So for me, I was like, I have 10 satin hands in white tea citrus, and I have 10 satin hands in fragrance free. This was the price. I think I charged $38 or something instead of $36 for the packaging plus tax. And then, mascara and eye makeup remover. So that's going to be $30 plus $2 for the mug that it was in. So $32. Really good price points, anywhere between, nothing more than like $50, 25 or 35 or less. So doing these live events, I will post the flyers in here that Rachel created a really pretty one for her holiday stop and shop, at physical places. which will be really cool. And Anna said she would train you guys on holiday stop and shops, which I'm excited about because she did the most last year, which is super exciting. Remind everyone about your gift giving and wrapping services, you know, talking to people, going live, just saying, you know, just don't just use social media, you know, calling people and letting them know. Okay, here's why I think people hold off on or hesitate in investing in holiday stuff. They think, oh my gosh, what happens if I don't sell it? Here's the deal. One, you can just save it for next year. I have a bunch of stuff from last year. Not a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I have some stuff from last year. Not a lot, because what I ended up doing is when it got down to the wire and I knew I wasn't going to be doing any more events or live events or anything else, I used them for people that I thought would enjoy them. So my daughter's teachers, you know, my friends, you know, that didn't already have Mary Kay product or had Mary Kay product and loved it, and I just made it a little bit more fun. So that's what I did at the end with the extra stuff that I had. And it wasn't a lot because I made sure that what I invested, I made a goal to make sure that I got rid of it because I wanted to profit all of that. And of course, here's the deal. You guys are not going to be reinvesting in all of that holiday product, as in like, so say you invest $1,000. Say you want to invest $1,000 in holiday product alone, like it's strictly for holiday stuff, and you decide to do 20 satin hand creams, satin hand creams, 20 foot creams, satin hands, satin lips, and some mascaras. Okay, say you have about, say you sell all of that. Think about in your business, do you really want to repurchase 20 hand creams? No, you want to invest a little bit because those people are probably going to be reordering. I think my husband's home and I didn't text him. Hold on. Let me let him know I'm doing a live video because he'll pop in here. Okay, hold on. Doing a training. Sorry. So anyways, so you will end up profiting more, a little bit more than that 50% for several reasons. One, you're not going to reinvest absolutely everything. Now, typically, yes, when you sell something out of your store, you want to reinvest it. And you do, you do want to make sure that you reinvest some of the product because people will be reordering it, but you're not going to be reinvesting in the boxes. So you are going to be making a little bit more than that 50% because you're not going to be reinvesting in the packaging and things like that, which is really, really cool. Okay. So if at the end you have some product left over, use it. Use it as gifts and put that down because guess what? That's a tax write-off. Okay, so there's so many benefits to selling during the Christmas season. You're crazy if you think nobody's going to buy from you. People are going to buy from somewhere, and these days, people don't want to go to the stores anymore. They want just really quick, really easy stuff. All right, so a couple things I want to go over now. I'm not going to go over any of these scripts because you guys can read, and you can totally do this. We already went over making an inventory sheet for your holiday. Like you want it separate from your regular inventory stuff. Okay, so gift wrapping basics. I love this sheet. This was really, really awesome, okay? So using a travel roll-it bag to keep all your wrapping supplies organized. And I know we went over this, but I want to go over a little bit more detail. So that's really cool. I thought that was a brilliant idea because my crap is everywhere. Stuff is everywhere. Choose a theme and run with it. We talked about this last time too. When you have a theme for your holiday sets, it will make it easier to package and it will allow everything to coordinate beautifully. You don't want like black and white and plaid over here and gold and then red and green and then pink and gold. Like you don't want a mix of that because it is going to look ugly. You want it to coordinate, okay? A theme can be 3 coordinating colors, patterns, and accessories. She's so brilliant. Pick something that excites you, but is simple. Keep it simple, sweetie, okay? Such as snowflakes and reindeers, or colorful trees and polka dots, or colors such as pink, black, and silver, or pink and gold and white. Our holiday colors this year for Mary Kay are like the pink and the hot pink and green, kind of like that coordinating stuff I sent you. Find ribbon, boxes, and ornaments that will all coordinate with your theme. So when you're putting everything together, it's going to match really pretty. It's going to look appealing. If something doesn't look appealing and it looks messy, like people are going to stay away from it. But if it's organized and it's pretty, it's going to do a lot better. Oh, another tip, which is great. Choose cost-effective, simple base for packaging. All right. This is brilliant. You don't need to spend a lot of money when creating a gift set. You can easily find a base that only costs $1 at the dollar store. You can put a piece of cardboard box to the size you need and wrap it wrapping tissue paper. You can use cups, bowls, picture frames, small boxes or baskets, plates, serving platters, books, and so much more. There's so many things. I have some really pretty silver platters that I bought from the Dollar Tree that I bought for Meredith's tea party birthday, and I plan on sitting that out and having my gifts on that. Another thing, if you're at a vendor event, I take different size boxes and put them under the tablecloth, and that way everything's kind of like everything's kind of layered, so it looks really pretty, which is really cool. Items you'll want to have on hand when creating your sets: packing peanuts, fake snow, gusseted cello bags, paper shred, like just the little paper shreds, like the little ziggy thingies, roll of clear cellophane, and tulle. I never used a roll of clear cellophane at all. I'll show you what I used. Places to shop: Oriental Trading. Tiffany and I were looking at that last night. Here's the thing. You don't want to spend a ton of money on these boxes and things. Don't use like wrapping paper to wrap the gifts, because I mean, you're gonna have to do a box. Do like a box gift set. The dollar store has them. So literally it's $1 for everything, and they're kind of nice quality. It also says the Dollar Tree for plastic ornaments. A lot of people put lip glosses in the plastic ornaments with some like fake snow or some little shreddy things, and it's a really great gift, a really fun stocking stuffer. Pre-wrapped gift boxes, those are my jam. Okay, those are my jam, because I don't like to wrap stuff. I don't like to tie bows on things. It stresses me out. It's beautiful and it's gorgeous. That's why when I buy gifts, I pay somebody to wrap them. Like, I don't like to do it. So there you go. Coffee cups, oven mitts for satin hands, kiss the cook type thing. That's really fun. Picture frames, flake flowers, things like that. So she gives you a list of places to shop. Oriental Trading is another one, and all of those places. Pinkprinting.com. I love that website. When we had our unit website, I had these like printable gift cards, but they actually have like plastic gift cards like you would get from Starbucks, and they're beautiful and they're very pretty. Don't spend a ton of money on them, but they're really great. Okay, each person who, and this is very important, each person who receives a gift set you have made is a potential customer. Be sure to include your contact information with each gift set. So you could do a business card along with a $10 gift card as well. So they get like double the gift because you're giving them extra stuff. And try to get the contact person of everybody that they're giving it to, which you may not be able to do that because it is Christmas. So those are some of my gift wrapping basics. Now I'm going to give you some examples of what I did last year and how things look. Some of my satin hands boxes kind of got busted, but I'm just going to give you. Some of these got a little smush, but that's okay. So as you can see, this pillow box kind of busted. I put my satin hands in there. It's a little small for it, but it still ended up working really well. So this is the pillow box I got. My color scheme was white, gold, and red. That was it. Kept it really simple. And I actually did this one by myself. But as you can see, I did like a lace and a burlap, and then I just hot glued this little, from the Dollar Tree, little snowflake on it, and I just sit it out, and it looks really pretty. I probably need a bigger box for the satin hands, but this would work really well with like hand creams, foot creams, anything like that. The website that I got these on, they're no longer selling them, so I'm not going to share. Well, it was Papermart, so you can go there, papermart.com. Getting them in bulk is going to make them a lot cheaper, maybe splitting them with somebody, but again, the Dollar Tree. So there's that. Okay, so I am going to redo these because they've clearly gotten messed up. But this is how I got the cello stuff, and I had a little like pretty, but this was much prettier, I promise. But I didn't put a lot of effort into this last year, so I didn't sell a lot of these because they didn't look pretty. So here's a really fun mug. All I need is coffee and mascara. I got these mugs at Ross for like $1, $2 a piece. That's where I went and got all my mugs from, Marshalls and Ross, because you can find really pretty mugs. Have courage. And then I had this tag, coffee and cream, which is really good. So you basically just bunch it up, and then you put a little bow on it. I didn't really, it still doesn't look very pretty, but you get the gist of it. I'm going to redo those. So I've had some left over from last year. I actually don't have the mascaras in there anymore. I sold them, but I've got the mugs. So that's really cool. And you can do the same thing with the mugs. I know one of the directors did like a rustic theme with like the plaid, and that was really fun. And so really, really pretty. Not something to stress about if you plan now. If you have any questions, please let me know. And next week, I am going to try and have a training for you on how to book the holiday stop and shops around your town. So I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous Friday. I hope this was helpful and beneficial to you, and happy holidays.